So, Marvel introduced a superhero and then killed him off, and they also sidelined one of the main characters of the Daredevil show. Meaning, as soon as the show started, two characters were already out of the picture. And since I'm making this video so late, let's not waste any more time and get started. Let's begin with some theories and facts that you might not know. Our story starts with Nelson, Murdock, and Paige, who were busy managing their law firm. The three friends were living their lives happily when suddenly, Bullseye entered their lives seeking revenge. He shoots Foggy, and here we see that MCU's Matt, aka Daredevil, is just like his comic counterpart, meaning he parkours and swings over buildings. Plus, his new suit is armored. Now, in this one-take fight scene, you'll notice that Bullseye doesn't just kill Foggy, but also multiple other people, and Matt fails to save them. And when Bullseye is asked why he did it, he just smiles. Basically, he's no longer the Bullseye who wanted to be good. He has now fully become a psychopath. Foggy dies here, and Matt throws Bullseye off the roof, but he survives. Now, many people will ask, how did he survive? Well, in the comics, Bullseye's spine was covered with adamantium. Yes, the same adamantium that Wolverine has. And if you remember, at the end of the last season, Bullseye was undergoing surgery. Now, while adamantium is available in the MCU, even if it's not, we can assume that Bullseye's body was enhanced with some kind of metal, which is why he survived. However, hopefully, adamantium could also be the reason for his survival. But all this happened a year ago in the MCU timeline. Now a year has passed. Matt Murdock is just a lawyer. He has quit being Daredevil. Meanwhile, Bullseye has woken up in prison. Karen has left the city after Foggy's death. And now, I have a quick news update for you. According to sources, Foggy is set to return in Daredevil, Born Again Season 2. And who knows, we might get to see something similar to Captain America and Bucky's dynamic, which has already become a meme. And even though it's a meme, let me tell you, this news is official. Now, Daredevil has already revived Elektra, so bringing Foggy back is also possible. It has happened in the comics as well. This is when we meet Heather Glenn, a therapist who was set up on a secret date with Matt by his new assistant. Due to Matt's charm, they start dating. For those who don't know, this is part of one of Daredevil's darkest storylines. To summarize, Matt and Heather's relationship became complicated and Matt cheated on her. After that, Heather started drinking and fell into depression. She then cheated on Matt as well. Their fights increased, and Matt started ignoring her. Eventually, in the end, Heather Glenn took her own life, leaving a note in Matt Murdock's name. Now, while this might not happen in the show exactly as it did in the comics, I still believe something bad will happen to Heather. There's a scene where a guy demands therapy from Heather, and that guy is most likely Muse. In the comics, Muse's real identity isn't focused on much, but just know that he is a sadistic killer who sees his murders as art. He's a complete psychopath. Now that he has appeared on screen, we are definitely in for a bloodbath. And since he has come into contact with Matt's girlfriend, you can already guess what's coming next. It's possible. Who knows? Maybe Daredevil will return after Heather's death because he realizes that the city needs the devil once again. Apart from this, there's another person connected to Matt's girlfriend, Kingpin and his wife. Vanessa cheated on Wilson Fisk while he was away from home. Now, Kingpin's situation is different. He has become the mayor of New York, and he wants to eliminate vigilantes like Spider-Man and Daredevil from the city. At the same time, he wants to be the people's favorite mayor. He has also left behind his gangster ways. But his wife, Vanessa, who managed his criminal empire while he was gone, has been keeping the gangs under control. Now, she feels left out because she believes Wilson Fisk is punishing her for cheating on him. Now, let's talk about this season's most important story, White Tiger. This story begins when two police officers were killing their own drug informant. Hector, who is White Tiger, thought these two thugs were harassing someone, so he tried to stop them. During the fight, one of the officers accidentally slipped in front of a train and died, leading to Hector's arrest. Now, there are two White Tigers. One is Hector, and the other is his sister, who is more famous. Her name is Ava, and you may have seen her in the Spider-Man animated series. They get their powers from an amulet they wear around their necks. This grants them super speed and super strength. Basically, they become like super soldiers with enhanced animal-like senses. Hector is a good hero who just wants to help people, but the officers who arrested him are actually part of a cult, one that follows the Punisher. They even have tattoos like him. Now, killing a police officer is a huge crime, but Matt believes Hector is innocent, so he agrees to help him for free. For 2 episodes, we see how everyone is afraid of these officers. Even the witnesses don't tell the truth, because this cult is extremely dangerous. So, Matt decides to save Hector by presenting his truth in court, that he is White Tiger. Since Daredevil had been missing for a year, Hector had been risking his life to save countless people, including cops. By creating sympathy, Matt successfully proves Hector's innocence. But this is where the story takes a twist. Vanessa starts going even more against Fisk because he is not allowing her to run his criminal empire anymore. Fisk then publicly announces that letting vigilantes roam free is against justice and the police, so he will now be stricter against them. Murdock starts thinking about becoming Daredevil again. Meanwhile, one night, when Hector, aka White Tiger, goes out to help people, someone shoots and kills him. This person is wearing a Punisher jacket. But this guy is definitely not our Punisher, because the show's version of Frank Castle only kills those who deserve it. This guy is just copying the Punisher. He is a part of that cult, the same cult that wanted to send Hector to jail. So, in the next episode, not only will Daredevil make his comeback, but Punisher will also return to clear his name. And we'll finally see the real villain of the show, most probably Muse. So, how did you like this short breakdown of the first 3 episodes? Let us know in the comments. I apologize for not bringing this video on time, but I'll try my best to stay consistent from now on. So that's it for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe to our channel for more contents. To understand how powerful Sentry is, watch the video above. And to know about Dr. Doom versus King theory, watch the one below. I'll be back with a new video soon.